Wow, this tedious work. It's getting to my fingers. Ooh. Come on. Gotta get this off there. Man, it looks like there's enough room there. You know what? I'm pushing it just with my thumb. And I can see how it's moving. Why can't I do it with the screwdriver? Let's try to get this side off. Yeah, it pushes down. This one's pushing down easy. Maybe this side here is stuck or something. I grab this in such a way. Yeah, see, because I'm holding the back side of this, I got to try to just hang on to the black. I see there's a little gap there now. Right there. I can just get it a little wider. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm still working on it. That's why I don't like to do these every day. That's for darn sure. Got a slight gap there. There. See, I got a little gap there now. Whew. I got that a little bit. I don't know if I should pull that off all the way. Now see, if I push that, it'll snap back behind that. You see what I mean? Now I can go back over to this other side. And maybe I can wedge it out or something. Got to be careful of these wires, you know, too. My fingernail. I got my fingernail in between the black and the clear because I don't want that pushing back together. Because if you push hard enough, I could snap that back together. Then I'm back to square one. Okay, here it comes. Okay, because I had that gap over there. I could slide this one out just a little bit with my screwdriver, and that's all it took. I got to be careful here. Because I don't want it to snap back together. I want all these black wires facing, this black canopy facing down, like that. Okay. Okay, gently wedge that up with the little screwdriver. Okay, I think I got her. Oh, darn it. Okay, there's that. This part, uh-oh. This part came undone. Look, it's on a spring. Ah, shoot. Look at that. That I didn't mean to do. I've never pulled this section off before. Shoot. Usually that all stays intact. But see, here's the chain. And yeah, I guess you could attach something on there, but then, you know, that would be kind of tricky to do that. You'd have to unpinch that. Ooh, that would be really, that'd be really tricky to do. But now I'm in a slight quandary. Because that doesn't usually pop out like that. Darn it. I've got to look at this and see how this goes back together. Shoot. I got to get that snap back in there. Now I don't know exactly which direction this goes into there, because it's all about that as to what direction that is, so that we know if it's high, medium, or low. Because see, had that not come apart, this here doesn't usually come, this part here usually doesn't come apart. Then you can take that red thing and you can see there's a little metal edge to it, and it's hitting this edge here. And when I turn that to the right, if I go to the next one, that would have been slow, off, high over here. This point needs to be over there. If this didn't pull off, you see what I mean? Then you snap it back on. But now I got to figure out how to snap this little plastic goodie back on there. Okay. Okay, I put that other thing back together, and I wanted to show you this. If you're not careful, these little metal springs, these little Z's will fall out. If you notice, this one is out pretty far, and so is this one. See how these are pushed in really nice and far? And it looks like I may have to reposition these a little bit. Push the wire down a little bit, push the pin down. I gotta be careful when I do that. You can't just think you're gonna push that, because that loosens up and then those are kind of under pressure and then they'll spring out. Once they spring out, now you're gonna have to find it in order to put it back together. So you want to do this in an uncluttered area in case these fall out or spring out, so that you can find them, okay? So I'm going to push those down, then I'm going to take my screwdriver in here and turn this. And I know if I turn it to the right, see this little metal part there? That metal part is hitting on this. This Z has a little flat end on it, and it's touching right in there. And that's how you make the connection. And I know it's on medium, so that blue wire is the medium, and usually everything goes clockwise. If I turn that to the right, and if I turn this over to there, then that's going to be slow, off, high. This one's going to be high. And how these are going, how they're going in the right direction, I'm going to turn this to the right and click it all the way over. If I try to click this over to this one here, I don't know, it might come off. I mean, you can try it either way. But I'm just trying to explain it to you before I get in there and get working, in case I cover up anything. Because I'm trying to do this so that you can see what I'm doing. But you may not see every single little thing. Alright? But hey, if you want to fix your ceiling fan, this is what you got to do to get it off medium. Or if you've got it on slow, or if you pulled the pull chain and the pull chain was off and you can't get it on, and you thought the power was off to the fan and you couldn't figure it out, well, maybe this is why right here. Need a steady hand here to push this. I'm going to just first off just try to push it with my thumb. Push this down a little bit. See, I can kind of wedge it down a little. I don't have to get it all the way down. Just a little bit. I want to make sure my other wires kind of stay in there too, you know? I don't want to do it too hard. Because see, this metal, this little round red metal goodie could fall out too. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it. See how I'm turning it? There's slow. I got it on off now. And now I think I got it on high right there. You see what I mean? See that little metal deal there? It's touching that now. Now I got to snap this back on over that and hope I have it in the right place. Now remember, this thing fell apart, so when I was pulling that off, I should have been more careful to figure out which direction that was in.